What do leaders in the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints really talk about in their invite-only meeting? Last Sunday at 7 a.m. I met with 9 bishops, a young women's president, and a stake president. It was an invite-only meeting, top secret type stuff. You want to know what we talked about? There we were, a group of 34 to 65-year-olds who have accepted the assignment to serve their neighbors as volunteer clergymen and clergywomen. No one in the room is compensated. All give between 8 and 20 hours a week serving their neighbors. We woke up and showed up at the church building at 7 a.m. to discuss this incredible summer camp where many of our youth and our young men experienced the presence of the Spirit and Jesus Christ for the first time in their life. It was life-changing. And we got together to try and figure out how we could help them have more frequent encounters with Jesus Christ throughout the school year. We could build upon camp, that they might be able to build and deepen that relationship with Him. I witnessed individuals who demonstrate a remarkable amount of time and energy and love to helping these young people find oneness with God. They've been asked to be shepherds for their neighbors, and they answer that call every day by being aware of, praying for, and serving their neighbors. I later found myself in a sacrament meeting where I sat amongst my neighbors and we partook of the sacrament and expressed our desire to connect and become one with Jesus Christ. Our kids crawled under pews and they colored next to each other, and we listened to speakers who taught us about the difference between godly sorrow and shame and the remarkable truth that God wants to bind Himself to us through covenant. I witnessed neighbors, some who are rich, others who are poor, some who are fresh out of college, others who have very gray hair. Some are shy, others are charismatic, but all of us are imperfect, and we all need Jesus. I witnessed a mother and a daughter stand before the congregation and sing a song of faith, strength, hope, and courage, accompanied by 2 other neighbors playing the piano and the flute. Did I cry? Of course I cried. Come on. I later found myself in a meeting full of men, and we were sat in a semicircle and we shared our answers to this single question: how do you implement the atonement of Jesus Christ in your life? After 45 minutes of hearing my neighbors share their experiences, they got vulnerable, they expressed love for God and for one another. I had a conversation with my 80-year-old neighbor about the struggles of growing old and how we can rely on each other and Jesus Christ as we do. This is what we really talk about in our meetings. We seek Jesus Christ. We actively participate in His work, and we experience His Spirit, His peace, and His joy together as we do. Come and see.